Hi friends. Today the topic which I have come across and would wanted to share with you is about how we can grow faster. Now, growing faster can be for many different ways. You might take it as money as a growth. You might take your mind as a growth, or you might also think in what way my life can grow. So, all put together, I have just kept it in three easy points to understand and grow in all three ways. Now, how that can happen is the first point which I want to tell was the surrounding. The surrounding, what you have, imagine there is one thing, there are five people around you which are can be a positive influential people or a negative influential people. Now, what kind of a surrounding you are into, that is really important. Now, whatever the surrounding, five people you are around is what the sum total person you are. Now, you would say that this is funny, but then this is the fact of life. We need to understand that the five people what you are surrounding, you are going to behave and react and act like them. So that's what the sum total of those five people you are. Okay, now decide your surrounding and decide what types of people you are going to be, and what is that thing which you are going to change in your life. Okay, that is the first point. And the second point, there are many books, many motivational books I came across, many speakers, many of the great speakers of the world. I have seen that most of them tell that you need to save 10% of your whatever you earn. Now 10%, I would say it's really less, because 10% is not going to help you now. And this kind of a situation and the environment we are living in, I think you need to save 20%. Now why, if you ask me, I would tell you 20%. Think that you are going to save it for another 25-30 years, and that is every month 20%, 20%, 20%. Now if that same thing you are going to save 10% is going to be on X amount, which is not even going to fetch you the goal which you wanted to live after your retirement. Now suppose an example, if you retire after 58 years of your age, as per the India's age of retirement. Now if you retire at that age, I think you will agree that you won't have that much sufficient funds in your hands, and you're not going to be able to run your show for another suppose if you think that we will live for another 10 or 15 or 20 years, I don't think that amount which you're going to save is going to help you also. The reason, because the kind of inflation and the kind of the petrol and the rates are going up, I think that's not going to help you at all. Now that's why save 20%. So now you can save that 20%, and rest of the amount which you have, also decide that how are you going to spend that amount. Now I'm not telling that cut short in your expenditures, whatever you have in the monthly expenses. No, not that. It's not about that. It's about the 20% saving has to be there. Okay, now in that 20% saving, do you do charity? I think you will agree with me that charity takes a very important role in our life. When you give, that's when you are going to get back. Now the universe will take something from you and give the 10 times of that. Now whatever you give as a charity is going to come back 10 times to you. Now then decide what is that you want 10 times back from the universe. Okay, now this is the second point which I spoke about, and the third point which I wanted to tell was invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. The important point here, to invest can be in many ways. It can be in the studies, it can be about in terms of your mind growth, or it can be something, a new lesson which you wanted to learn, or it can be something about the new technology, it can be something about new way of living, or it can be something yoga, or to develop your mind, or it can be something you wanted to do from long time and you have not done it. So invest in yourself. Or it can be something which you always wanted to have it from long time. You wanted to learn guitar in your childhood and you have not learned, or you wanted to learn something, a language which you always liked but you couldn't do it. So these are few things which you need to understand and develop and learn and grow. So guys, these are few points which I wanted to tell. Ladies and gentlemen, make note of these 3 points. First is the surrounding. The 5 people you are surrounding. Okay, that is the first. 5 people which is surrounding you. You are the sum total of those 5 people. Now decide what you want. Okay. The second point. The second point is save 20% of your savings. Whatever you earn, save 20%. And the third point, invest in yourself. Now, why invest in yourself is because of various reasons, that you want to give a time which is to develop your brain, your learning, and that learning can be used in various ways. You can probably have a small setup where probably you're teaching some kids or a government school kids, which you always wanted to do it as a charity or something which you had it in mind, but you couldn't do it. So there are various ways. I think you should be able to do all these kind of good deeds. So ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to tell these are the 3 points which were very important, and I think you have to maybe implement. If these are helpful for you, it will help me also motivate myself and make a lot of more videos, and keep listening to me. If you find something, a new topic which I can talk about, please give it in that comment section below, and whatever the description which is there in that comment section below, please make a note there. Now, if you like my video, I am hoping that you will definitely like my video, and this is Raheel, and thank you for listening to my video. Now, what you need to do is subscribe to my channel, Rave Your Life, and comment, like, share. Much love.